Alright, what's up YouTube? Sorry the last video. I got a request to turn the fan off. I know it's annoying as shit. It sounds like a freaking washing machine. And it's really loud tonight. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm not always going to be able to turn it off because I'm one of those people, I get hot and I can't stand it. I need circulating air. But it's not too bad right now. Phoenix is finally starting to cool off now that we're in November. We're getting down to the low 80s, finally. But let's crack some white lightnings. I think this whole video is going to be all white lightning. But I have to warn you guys, I'm in a video, or I'm in a raffle. The video is going to be posted here any minute, so I'm going to be checking my phone for that. It's for a convention, Silverado. What was that? $5 a spot, 12 spots. I got 2 spots. I was in a $5 a spot, 12 spots, Bree. It was an RLC Bree Datsun 300Z, or 240Z earlier, and I won that, so those are the only 2 raffles I played today, not counting the 50-cent raffles at the local meet. So getting that Bree is pretty dope. If I can get the convention Silverado, that would be dope too. And it's actually a pick'em. It's a convention Cougar, a convention Rolling Thunder, a convention Texas Drive 'em, which I already have, so I'm not going to pick that one. I want the Silverado. That's the one I'm going to pick if I win. Anyways, I was saying in the haul video where I showed this that it's one of those cars I normally wouldn't have bought, but since it was $5, I picked it up. It is a white lightning, and it's a triple white lightning. It's got the white interior, white wheels, and white base, and rubber tires with tread. But I am glad I got this because I have the 58 Impala white lightning. I've got a 63 white lightning, and I think the other one is a 66. It might be a 67. So it's my 3rd white lightning Impala. I really want to get that new one that just came out. If any of you got it and you want to trade it, I will come off some nice stuff for it. I've got a Grand Wagoneer that's still in the package available. So this is a pretty cool little car. I like the 58 Impala. 58 and 59 were really interesting years. The 59 had these huge wing fin things that came. That is weird. My aunt had one parked in a barn in Indiana. Really good detail here though. Headlights, all the chrome, door handles, brake lights. It's a pretty nice little white lightning. Not too big on the Coca-Cola, but not going to complain. Here's a funny car. This was the other $5 car. The cards are just kind of beat up. That's why they were as cheap as they were. Shoot, it's late. Man, I gotta get to bed. I'm tired. Not much into funny cars, but this one is kind of cool, I guess. Got wins. I don't know, this one's not too bad. Being that it's a chase car, that definitely helps its appeal. Got a parachute here. It'll look good on the shelf, that's for sure. I'm going to do that one last, I think. Let's see here. I'm trying to go worst to first. So, what should I do next? These are all pretty equal as far as as nice as they are. Let's do this 73 Firebird. This is a year and a body style you don't see too often. Usually it's the late 70s. Even like the 68, 69. Hot Wheels does the 69. Matchbox does it. M2 does a really nice one. But these early 70s models, you don't see a whole bunch of them. Oh, this stupid trading card is taped in there. I hate when they do that. Then it rips the paper off the back of the card. Not that it matters. These cards, I could probably list. Well, here, I'll show you guys because I got them right here. I would venture to guess that I could list this stack of Johnny Lightning and Greenlight trading cards on eBay. I bet you I could list this on eBay. I could start the bidding at 99 cents, and I could do shipping for $3, and I bet you no one would bid on them. Or if they did, it wouldn't be worth my time. They're just, I don't think the cards are that collectible. But to be honest, I haven't even really looked. For me, it's about the die cast. This little thing is sweet. I'm not going to lie, that white interior pops with that red body. I really wish that it was white wheels or tires. But it's a white base, white interior. I don't know, those wheels look pretty good though. In gray. I like the black top. That simulates a vinyl top. My grandma had a car just like this. I think hers was actually a 70. Hers might have been a 74. But it was red with a black vinyl top. Hers did not have a spoiler. I vaguely remember that car. Really nice detail. And you got to remember that, you know, back when this was made, Greenlight and M2 and Auto World did not exist. It was Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Racing Champions, Johnny Lightning. Johnny Lightning was the premium brand. And you can see why, because when you compare this to a Hot Wheels, there really isn't much comparison. And I think the Johnnies were only like $3 or $4 a piece. They weren't like 6 or 7 like they are now. And that's one thing, you know, you got to give it to Hot Wheels. They've been $1 forever. So, I mean, I get it. They keep cutting down the quality. There's more and more plastic in them to keep the price at $1. At some point, something's going to give. But they've done a really good job to keep those cars at $1 with inflation for, what, 50 years now, I think. And I think they've been $1 pretty much the whole time. I think they started out less, but they've done a really good job. You have to admit. This is a 77 Olds Cutlass. I love Cutlass Supremes and 442s. This is a body style that is also rare. Late 70s Olds Cutlass. You're not going to see a lot of these from any of the brands. So I'm pretty happy to find this one. And quite honestly, like some of these, like that 73 Firebird and this Cutlass, I wouldn't care if they were White Lightning or not. I would still like to have them in my collection just because of what they are. I would love to see Auto World do this casting. So you got a chrome motor with a black engine bay. Hood doesn't close properly, but that's okay. Not a big deal. It's a really good looking car. I like it. That was an interesting era for cars. The late 70s all the way through the 80s. There were some ugly cars. There were some of them that turned out being kind of timeless, though, like that Grand National and another car from the 80s that turned out being timeless is those Mustangs, those Fox body Mustangs. When those things came out, everybody thought they were ugly. And now it's like they're pretty coveted. People want them. All right, let's just work our way down here. Let's do this Camaro. This is kind of an interesting... I gotta speed this up. It's 11 minutes in. I've only cracked 4. Just talking, drinking, talking. Don't crack when you're intoxicated. Man, the color on this thing is sweet. That is almost a Spectre Flame purple. Not quite. Really cool color, though. And the white wheels really pop on that dark purple. That white interior. You have the black weather stripping everywhere. Typical of the 90s. That's a cool little casting. I remember when these Camaros came out. The Mustang... Ford changed the body style of the Mustang. I think it was the same year, 93. The Camaro and the Firebird and the Mustang all changed. It's either the same year or a year apart. But these were pretty hot when they came out. But nowadays, I think people prefer the body style before this. I think that was the 3rd generation. But I don't know. I dig this, though. That's a cool little casting. Gonna look good on the shelf with the other white lightnings. Let me take the trading card out. Oh, more tape. Come on. All right. 5 more. Let's do this. Let's do this Corvette first. Classic gold. These classic golds are some of my favorite Johnny Lightnings just because they tend to be the more detailed Johnny Lightnings. My Toyota FJ or the Land Cruiser is a classic gold. I have quite a few, but they do seem, in my opinion, to be the more detailed. It was the 79 Corvette trading card. The 79 is my favorite year for the Corvette until these new ones. These new ones are awesome. They look so good. They look so European. Look how long this thing is. The paint looks like it has a little bit of oxidation, but I just love this body style, the 79 Stingray. And here you have a white lightning with a chrome base, white wheels with white lightning rubber tires, white lightning lettering, and white interior. Really nice detail on this, though. This is the nicest. I'd have to say this is the nicest Corvette that I have in this scale. Can't get my camera to focus, but what's going on with that? Focus, you turd. I don't know why it's not focusing. There we go. Sometimes I'll do that and it doesn't look like it's focusing, but then when I watch it back on my TV, it shows up fine. This is sweet. I love it. The only thing that would be better is if the T-tops were off. Really cool casting. Indicators. You got your checker flag. You got rear indicators. Got the little circle Corvette brake lights. Really nicely done. Pretty cool spoiler. And a really nice rolling car. That's actually a lot nicer than I thought it would be. That's why you got to take them out of the package, because they just, you see them in the package and you're like, oh, it's an okay car. And then you take it out and you're like, wow, that thing is awesome. But there are times where, you know, you take it out and you're disappointed. You're like, yeah, that's not as nice as I thought it would be. But usually, 9 times out of 10, it's the other way around. Even with stuff that looks amazing, like that candy striper looks amazing in the package. But when you take it out, it's 10 times nicer. This GTO is pretty sweet. I like this. I like these cars. I like that they brought them back out. I wish they would have brought them out more as a muscle car. Then I'd almost like they brought them out to compete with like the Honda Civics and stuff. They should have brought it out to compete with the Mustang. Really sharp looking. It's all tampoed. It's not sculpted very well, but the detail is pretty decent. I'm not real sure how I feel about the flames. I think I would prefer just an all black car. But metal on metal, 2-piece plastic wheels and tires with the white rims, white interior to indicate your white lightning. Really good detail on the back. You have the GTO badge, the 5.7. So maybe these were a lot more powerful than the Civics. 5.7, that's got to be a V8. You got your reverse lights, indicators, brake lights, the Pontiac arrow right there. Nice spoiler. So that's a pretty nice little casting. I like it. It's unique. It's one of those unique Johnny Lightning castings. I don't think anybody else casted that car. 3 more, folks. Hang in there. Thank you. I appreciate you all supporting the channel. Here we have a 93 Corvette. And I definitely like the Stingray more. But that could change after taking this out. I doubt that it will. But anything is possible. So this one is more of a deep purple than the Camaro. I don't know if the camera... Hold on. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. Well, maybe it will. They're both purple. The Camaro's more of a Spectra Flame type of a purple. This one looks good, though. The white really pops with the dark body colors. I've already got fingerprints all over it. But metal body, metal base, 2-piece plastic wheels, dual exhaust. There's your detailed Corvette back end with the little circle brake lights, turning indicators on the rear quarter panel and the front. Really cool. It'd be cool if they did a nighttime Corvette or Camaro or something with the headlights up. So that's pretty cool little casting. I like it. So it's the top part is plastic. It's not die cast. So it's probably the same casting as the white convertible White Lightning that I have. Just this one has the top on it. Because this whole top piece is all plastic from here all the way up. This part here is plastic. Yeah. That's alright, though. They did a really nice job on that. Oh, no. Thought my video was up, but it's not. If he posts that video while I'm making this video, I'll play it and we'll all see if I win. It's not looking like it's going to happen, though. He has slow internet. Well, he's down. He said he's downloading some games for Xbox or something that's taking all his bandwidth. Here's another classic gold. The Jeep CJ5. Another classic gold that I want to get is the old Ford Bronco that Johnny Lightning did. That's another casting that they did that I don't have that I would like to have. This thing is sweet. He told me, he's like, yeah, it's a White Lightning, and I didn't think it was because I thought the White Lightnings had to have two of the characteristics between base, wheels, and interior. And this one only has a white interior. So I was thinking it wasn't a White Lightning, but I went online and it certainly is a White Lightning. The regular one has a dark interior and it doesn't have the gold wheels. This is a sweet little casting too, I'm not gonna lie. The folding down windshield. It's the same casting as the Daisy Duke Jeep that I have, but it's a lot nicer, I think. I love this spare tire mounted on the side. I love that look. That is so vintage. I wish that it would be it was a matching rim, but it's not a big deal that it's not. Most spare tires are not matching. But Ford did that with the Broncos back in the 60s, late 60s, early 70s. They side mounted it like that. And it looks awesome, I think. It's a very different look, but it's very authentic. That's how they were. So that is cool. I didn't even notice that in the package because it was sitting like this. So to take it out and see that spare tire there, yeah. I like it. Brake lights, headlights, turn signals. You got your off-road tires. That is a pretty cool Jeep there. I like that quite a bit. And then last and best of all is this Ford Mustang. Crack your cars, people. Crack them open. Chase cars or not, crack them open. Do you collect die-cast or do you collect packaging? Or do you collect them as investments? Do you want to resell them down the road? If you do for that reason, then I get it. It makes sense. If you're doing this to make money on them later on, then you probably don't want to open them. But if you're doing it just to have fun and collect because you're passionate about it and you enjoy it, there's no point in keeping them on the card. They take up more space that way. The packaging is horrible for the casting over long periods of time. You're going to keep the casting in a lot better shape if you crack it open. The paint won't get damaged from packaging material and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff. This is awesome. This was a killer casting without the White Lightning. Just the first two color variations that came out. It came out in orange and a really funky green color, but they looked really good. I think Johnny Lightning hit it out of the park with this casting. It's a really nice casting. So to get the White Lightning is just a bonus. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's a flaky pearl white. The Grand Wagoneer can be hard to tell because the regular car is white, but there's a clear, noticeable difference when you look at the two cars. And this metal flake pearl white is indicative of the white lightning, as well as the white tires, which are rubber tires with tread. Not all of them are. The Zingers are plastic, but most of these new ones are rubber tires. That new Impala that just came out, which is in this same, I think this is classic gold. No, this is Muscle Cars USA. But the new Impala, which is in this same series, it has plastic. But that's okay, I still want it. The white Lightnings that have white tires, whether they're rubber tires or plastic, the white tires seem to sell for higher. But this thing is just awesome. I love that white Lightning. And I've got a spot for it picked out next to the GTO and the Grand Wagoneer. So there you go. That's the video. Sorry, I'm kind of loopy, kind of tired. Probably should have waited till tomorrow, but I figured I would crack these open before hitting the sack. How many did we crack here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 Johnny Lightning, White Lightning cars. I think I just doubled my Johnny Lightning, White Lightning collection. So, well, his video's still not up, so it's not going to make it on the cracking video. I can't believe this is going to turn out to be a 30-minute video. I apologize for that. That's 3 minutes a car with nothing but me rambling. So that's pretty lame. But I did turn the fan off so you don't hear the thunk, 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 thunk in the background. I can see why people would find that annoying. Let's see. I'm just checking one more time. That video has not posted. I don't know why. You can go live on Facebook now. Why not just go live with it? Oh well. I'll let you all know on my next video if I won the convention Silverado for $10. But I did win the RLC Breezy, and I will be cracking that open, and it will go right next to the Vintage Racing 510 in the display case, and it'll be an awesome cracking video. And I'm hoping I will be cracking multiple RLC cars in that video, because if you watched my haul video, 2 videos before this, I'll show it again here, but I showed this. This thing is wicked nasty. And I said, I don't know if I'm going to open it because it's numbered. It's pretty low number. It's 325 out of 6,000. And then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, that is not a low number. Number 20 is low. Number 7 is low. Even number 80 could be considered low. This is number 325. I think my Candy Striper was lower. Anyways, my camera's freaking out, so needless to say, I'm going to crack this. Who am I kidding? I've opened much more expensive cars than this, and I'm not going to stop at the Golf Porsche. So when I get the Breezy, I'll open the Breezy and the Golf Porsche, and I'll open any other RLC cars that I happen to have at that time. He's probably not going to ship it till Monday, so it'll probably be a week. But I'll crack some other cool stuff in between now and then, hopefully. So, all right, we're at a half hour. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all the support. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please help get me to 500 subscribers. I'm going to do a sick giveaway. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to have to figure something out, but it's going to be ridiculous. So let's get to 500, and then after that, we'll make the next goal 1,000. It's weird. I go days where I'll get 8 or 10, and then I'll go 2 or 3 days where I get maybe 1. So, but I post content a lot. You know, I think I post a lot of videos, maybe even too many videos. So eventually it'll get to the point where it gets cut back to once or twice a week. And that'll probably actually be happening soon now that I'm back at work. So, but I do appreciate all you guys supporting the channel. I appreciate the comments, the feedback. I'm always open to trade. If I mention that I have something that's available for trade, or if I mention that I'm looking for something and you have what I'm looking for, definitely feel free to comment. You can DM me, but I don't check my DMs a lot. So you can either DM me on Instagram at heavymetal164, all letters except for the 64, or you can comment in one of these videos, and you know, I'll get you my email address or whatever. But I'm always down to trade. I'll even buy stuff if you've got stuff for sale. So let me know on that kind of stuff too. I'm really on the hunt for Greenlight Talladega Nights Chevelle green machine. I'm offering 110 shipped. So if any of you have that car and you're willing to sell it, let me know. I've got a $110 offer for you. So again, thanks. I'm going to go to bed. I'll holler at you all at the next video. Thank you for watching.